Hi guys, Dazzie with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time is episode 134, and tonight I will be discussing the best selling comics on eBay for the week ending the 21st of May 2021. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always, let's find out if you can beat me. Most people normally do. Starting in at number 20. And this is a book from 2004, and we're talking Marvel. And this is the first issue from the 4-issue limited series that has a lot of buzz thanks to the movie trailer for Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I've got to be honest, I've stayed away from it. I don't like too many spoilers. But in this first issue, we are on the cusp of Carnage having an offspring. And when confirmation from film director Andy Serkis that actor Stephen Graham is indeed playing police detective Patrick Mulligan, the future symbiote Toxin, there is an excellent chance we may see Toxin on the screen. What book is it, guys? The first appearance of Toxin comes in Venom versus Carnage, issue number 1. It's a book that is now on my radar. I will be hunting high and low for this one, guys. What numbers did it do? It's a good future spec book after all. Well, it sold 28 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 138% with a high sale CGC 9.8. Wow, this is impressive. Went for a whopping $508.29. It's a book with a lot of room for growth. Number 19 on our list, this is a book I just recently sold for around about 20, and it is from 2013. And this is a book that is getting a lot of heat due to the character of Monica Rambeau. What is the book? 2013's The Mighty Avengers, issue number 1. It's a great issue. You're getting the first team appearance of the Mighty Avengers, and this team is Luke Cage, Spider-Man, who is Otto Octavius, Spectrum, Monica Rambeau, and Spider-Hero, who is Blade, Eric Brooks. But this book is hot because of Monica Rambeau taking on the title of Spectrum, and she's expected to use that title in the upcoming Marvels movie, where she teams up with Captain Marvel and Kamala Khan. Of course, Spectrum had previously been Photon, Pulsar, and the second Miss Marvel. I have Monica Rambeau's first appearance, so I'm glad to have got that for about a $5 because it's an expensive book now. This is a regular Greg Land cover, and it sold 37 copies. It had a 7-day trend, plus 145%, and a crazy high sale price for a raw copy of $71. What did I pay for that one? £2.99. Like I say, it was in a shop, comic shop. I won't name it, or I might as well. The Comic Guru in Cardiff. And they must have had 20, 25 copies there. And I could have taken more, but you never know what you're going to pay there. Number 18 on our list. And I don't pick up too many books when it comes to modern titles. This book has just recently come out, and I did pick up the regular cover. Now, this book is hot because we are getting a sibling. And that sibling is Catalina Chavez, of course, America's sister. The book, number 18 on our list, is America Chavez, Made in the USA, the Betsy Cola variant. Here's your cover, guys. Pretty sweet looking cover. And like we say, America Chavez is going to be making her debut in the upcoming Doctor Strange movie. And I've been reading rumors that we're going to get the villain Kulan Gath as the main villain, and he appears in Marvel Premiere issue 10. And apparently the storyline, spoilers, is about her, Kulan Gath kidnapping America Chavez. So be on the lookout for that Marvel Premiere issue number 10. Well, this variant of her sister sold 30 copies and it had a 7-day trend of plus 186%, with a high sale raw copy going for $34.99. Got a feeling we might see the regular down the line as well. 17 on our list. And like Ultimate Fallout 4, which surprisingly doesn't make the top 20 this time. Probably one of the books that has shown up the most, comes from 1992, and it is Image's staple book. It is Spawn #1. This book, for a mass-produced book, seems to be going up and up in price. Of course, this is the first appearance of Spawn, who was Albert Francis L. Simmons. He had his own B kind of movie that I own him. I said Michael J. White that played him in my collection. And we're supposedly getting a new Spawn film from Jamie Foxx playing the lead character, with Jeremy Renner either playing Sam or Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. We've also got the first appearance of Mel Boglia, Jason Wynn, Wanda Fitzgerald. They're all in that Spawn B movie. First appearance of Sam and Twitch. There's a pin-up a pit in this issue. It's the second title published by Image Comics, with some gorgeous Todd McFarlane artwork. When this movie comes, and if it comes, it's apparently still in development, this will even get more expensive. This time round, it sold 53 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 103%. And get ready for this, guys. When I first started doing this top 20, a Spawn 9.8 would really go for around about $120. Most recently, it sold for $300. £1.31, that one, from the Car Boot Tony, came to my house. Comic Santa. Load of lovely keys. Number 16 on our list is finally fallen from the top 10, but it's still hanging around. And there are very loose rumours that there is going to be a Wolverine Anthology series for Disney Plus. I made a news bulletin about this. And this very unlikely rumour has really fueled this book. What is it? It is Marvel Comics Presents issue 72. Yeah, this is the first origin story of Wolverine and the Weapon X program. We've also got the first appearance of Dr. Cornelius, who was Abraham Cornelius, who was in the X-Men Origins movie. And the character of Carol Hines, another character from that movie. So you're bang for your buck with this one. I paid £1 again from the legendary Car Boot Tony for this one. I sold one of these the other day for 20 something. This book, this time round, sold 98 copies, can you believe? Never thought I'd see the day. With 102% percentage of trending and a high sale, $995. Can you believe it, for a CGC 9.8? Just crazy prices, everything on eBay in particular at the moment. But it's still a great book to own, I think. Number 15 on our list. Back to Marvel, 1992. And we have, of course, the Venom 2 trailer I've just spoke about. Very excited to see the movie. I gave the first one about a 6.5, 7 out of 10. It was okay, could do better. And it will do better with the fantastic Woody Harrelson. 15 on our list is Amazing Spider-Man issue 361. And this time we have the direct edition. The first full appearance and origin of Carnage, Cletus Cassidy, okay, played by Woody Harrelson. Of course, this is the second overall appearance of Carnage, as he had a one-panel cameo in the previous issue, 360. But this book sold 58 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 106%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a whopping $1,400. I think this book could really rival ASM 300 at some point. I paid 50 quid for mine in the middle of 2018 at the Collectomania 25 Con in Birmingham. I said it before. I paid 50 quid, cash in the hand, and that was the most I'd ever handed over in one go for a book. It proves to be a good investment. Now, number 14 on our list, I've just showed you the direct edition of ASM 361. This time around, we have the newsstand, guys. Yep, just the newsstand. Plain and simple. More Carnage goodness. What numbers is this one? Because this is going to be an interesting comparison. This one sold 35 copies. Had a 7-day trend plus 127%, with a CGC 9.8 going for $1,804.95. Like I said, you compare that to the $1,400 for the direct edition. Now, 13 on our list. Another book from that ASM run, 1991. And number 13 on our list is Amazing Spider-Man, issue 344. This is a book that has been on my radar for some time. I'll get it eventually, but now is not the right time to be buying on eBay. What numbers did this do? Because after all, this is the first appearance of Cletus Kasady, who shares a jail cell with Eddie Brock and lays the groundwork for Cletus to become Carnage. The book sold 44 copies, had a 7-day trend plus 150% with a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $355. Wow. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm a huge Woody Harrelson fan. Now, number 12 on our list is a book I made a hot comic book alert about. It is from 1998. And this issue features the first appearance of the Winter Guard. And here we go. Iron Man issue number 9. Like I said, from 1998 is the first appearance of the Winter Guard. Actor David Harbour has come out and said the Winter Guard are going to be in the next Black Widow movie. He mentioned that on his Instagram post, and that made this book sell 20 copies at a 7-day trend plus 363% with a high sale raw copy going for $24.99. I bought this for £2 in 8-Bit Planet in Bristol. Check out that shop on my comic book hunting adventures videos. Pretty good gaming shop, but I've picked up some really great keys over the years there. I've picked up Action Comics 9 for £1 or £2, God Country 1, Inhumans issue 5. Last visit there I picked up the first cover appearance of Echo in Daredevil number 10. Number 11 on our list, and this is a book that was optioned a long time ago, way back. I would say probably 2018 or 2019. Now, Deadline is reporting that Regina King is to direct Bitterroot, an adaptation of Image's comic series for Legendary. And sales are going crazy way across the board on all the first printings. The first issue just barely made the top 10 due to its low supply on sites like eBay. And despite the sharp price increase, collectors seem to be holding on to their copies. I know that, because I liked the story when I read it. A bit like Ghostbusters, but back in the olden times. This is the book. This is Bitterroot, the regular cover. A family of monster hunters try to settle their differences before humanity is devoured. Like I said, actually this was originally optioned in March of 2019. This is the regular Sanford green cover, which I paid 50p for. Can you believe it? In like a 50p box in the local shop here in Cheltenham. You wait a couple of weeks and cover price books go in there. So 50p for that one. As well as that, I have the variant. Or no, sorry, I think this may be the second printing if I'm not mistaken. 50p for that one as well. So a couple of great finds. And another one to go with that, another 50p purchase, is the Sanford Green Virgin variant. And this one's been going on for over 100 at the moment. 50p. That was in a grab bag in Bristol. Okay, we're into the top 10, guys. And it's not a spectacular start, but I'm not doing as miserably as some weeks for me. Let me know in the comments as well if you beat me. I always like to be compared. Most people normally do. And if you like to see, like and subscribe. It means the world to me. Number 10 on our list. We're sticking with that ASM run from 1992. And this issue features the second cameo appearance of Carnage, featuring 4 panels of Carnage where he is both named and speaks and introduces himself as Carnage. So this book has been undervalued for a long time and it's finally getting some notice. Number 10 on our list is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 360. Another book that is on my radar, but I won't pay silly prices for. There you go, guys. You can't go wrong with this kind of era of Amazing Spider-Man. The first cameo appearance is in 359, but that is simply has a clump of red symbiote dripping down. This book sold 41 copies at a 7-day trend plus 173% with a high sale, CGC 9.8, going for $399.99. That's the kind of book I don't like to overpay for, but if I can find it on the cheap, I'll snag one. Now, number 9 on our list. I've had 3 or 4 of these. I've just literally sold one, I think, for about 26 quid. Not bad when you pick it up for £1. There's just been rumours coming out now that there is going to be a Midnight Suns movie from Marvel. The book from 1992 is Ghost Rider, of course, issue 28. This one's still polybagged. As well as the first appearance of the Midnight Suns in this issue, you get the first appearance of the Night Stalkers team that appeared in the third Blade movie, believe it or not. We also get the first appearance of the Caretaker, who appeared in, well, a version of that appeared in the first Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider and then in the Hellstrom TV show. You get the first appearance of Lilith, who's Lilith Drake, and her offspring, which is the meat market. So bang for your buck with this issue. Paid £1 for my polybagged version. I just recently picked up another raw copy, this time unpolybagged. Paid £1.32 for that copy. So a couple of copies for me. I'm set. And while this is still very unconfirmed, this book sold 74 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 132%. With a high sale, CGC 9.8 going for $150. I think that you got some real value with that book, and I think that book will continue to grow. If we ever get the supernatural aspect, and there's big rumours that Ghost Rider is around the corner for the MCU, that book will explode. Now, number 8 on our list, and we're talking more Venom. Now, this issue features various symbiotes: Scream, Agony, Lash, Phage, and Riot. And if you remember, the first Venom movie featured Riot as the main villain. People are steaming to think we might get some more of these symbiotes. What is your book? 1993's Venom Lethal Protector, issue number 4. Yeah, Riot was Trevor Cole. Scream is Danny Diego. Agony is Leslie Garnacia. Lasher is Ramon Hernandez. And Phage is Carl Mack. So, bang for your buck again with this issue. The more Venom films we get, we're going to get more symbiotes. That's how they roll. This book sold 90 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 132% with a high sale, CGC 9.8 going for $249.99. I paid £1 for this high grade copy, and that was in the local game shop. Got all the run now. I have a Venom Lethal Protector, and it's a great little mini series. I paid 50p for number 1, but mine's got a dirty subscription crease, but it's the only copy I've ever found over here. That was at Carby. Number 7 on our list, and we're talking IDW. We've had the Snake Eyes Origins movie trailer drop recently. I've stayed away again. Don't like any spoilers, and most of the G.I. Joe books, if they're key, are getting snagged up now. And this new issue that's just come out features a first appearance of a character called Sherlock. And the book in question is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue 281. And here is your book, guys. I'm looking forward to the movie. Apparently it's going to be the start of a new universe. I own the first 2 G.I. Joe films. I thought they were pretty good, actually, even though Channing Tatum was in them. He's more wooden than Pinocchio when it comes to Rakuten, I think. And there we go. This book sold 44 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 287% with a high sale raw copy going for $19.99. Now there's a 1 in 10 variant as well. It is also super hot, and that's a high sale of $75 raw this week. Okay, we're moving on. And this time we've got a Captain America book. We're talking a book from 1989. And like I said, David Harper came out and basically told us about the Winter Guard. This issue features the first appearance of the Supreme Soviets, Perun, Red Guardian, Sputnik, and Fantaziot. And Sputnik was dropped by name by David Harper. And this book is commanding a lot of interest now due to that Sputnik name drop. What is your book? It is Captain America issue 352. And here's a book that I would like to own. I will not overpay for it. And I think I know where one is. I shall be heading out that way very soon. Here's your book, guys. The first appearance of the Supreme Soviets. Like I said, the first appearance of Sputnik, who has been name dropped. That issue sold 47 copies, had a 7-day trend plus 347% with a high sale raw copy going for $49.99. Number 5 on our list. I showed you the variant to this book. I like this book a lot. I don't normally pick up modern books, but when it comes to siblings of major characters, I do like to pick them up. The book in question, number 5 on our list, is America Chavez, issue number 3, the regular Sarah Pacelli cover. This book sold 56 copies, had a 7-day trend at plus 305% with a high sale raw copy going for $24.99. I paid £3.05 in Forbidden Planet International in Cardiff. And yeah, I like the character. Catalina Chavez, the sister of America, first appears in that book. Number 4 on our list, and here's an interesting one because it's a very low printed book. We've got a book from 1993, and it was recently announced by Variety that Netflix is developing an Ultraman animated feature with all new story. Now, Ultraman, a fan favourite character, has been a long time dormant. The franchise is finally seeing some new life, and this jump-started the first US appearance of Ultraman in comics. Here is your book, guys. Ultraman, issue number 1 from 1993. Ta-da! Now that book comes from a little known company called Harvey. That book sold 34 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 645% with a high sale raw copy going for $61. You'll do well to have that one, I reckon. So I showed you the regular cover, and the Virgin cover can be hard to find in the world, and this one also saw a big spike in price. Here is number 3 on our list. It is the Virgin variant to Ultraman, issue number 1 from 1993. Okay, so you've got the regular and that Virgin variant. I just like having these indie books added to the radar. I like an option book if I can find it for cheap. That Virgin book sold 40 copies, had a 7-day trend plus 846% with a high sale CGC 9.6 going for $310. Number 2 on our list, book from 1993. I picked this book up ages ago, and it benefits, of course, from their Let There Be Carnage trailer. This book features the first appearance of Shriek in Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 1. Like I said, a book from 1993, and Shriek is in this, makes her debut, and she is Frances Louise Barrison. She will be the secondary villain to Carnage, and looking forward to seeing that film. Like I've said before, this book sold 277 copies. Wow, that's insane. Had a 7-day trend plus 124% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $449.99. I paid £2 for mine in a comic shop in Cirencester back in the middle of 2017. Nice investment, that. Now those prices are way up from when this book was last on the top 10, and that was back in February when there was a CGC 9.8 going for $110. So you can see the difference, $449.99 up from $110. Number 1 on our list, we're there, guys, and it's another low printed independent book, and it's another book from Bad Idea, the company. Now this Bad Idea new title was very limited, and it was in store and only received by participating retailers. That is why collectors are jumping on board. Now, with a $1 price point, this title had only one way to go, and that was up. and up fast. What is your number one book? My word, you'll do well to have this one, I think. It is Hank Howard's Pizza Detective, Caligula's Safe, issue number 1. That is a mouthful, guys. Here is your book. Good luck if you have this one. I like it when they throw curveballs into the top 20 because you never know. If you've got it, you're on for a winner. I can't believe that book is number 1 on our list. What numbers did it do, guys? Because Bad Idea are an up-and-coming company. They've done really well of late. That book sold 136 copies, had a 7-day trend at plus 873%, with a high sale raw copy going for $30, guys. If you've got one of them, good for you, because that is very low printed. That is it. That is a wrap, guys. Let's find out how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, not too bad. 50% for Daz. Let me know in the comments how many you had. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. It means the world to me. Plenty more content coming. I might get out my top 50 in the next couple of days. I've got some crackers. Bye.